Jalen Mills, you are a New York Giant. Joe Schoen back at it again on day 2 of NFL free agency, and he is going bargain shopping as he is trying to add some talent to this secondary with guys like Xavier McKinney no longer a part of this football team. The Giants are signing the versatile defensive back Jalen Mills to a 1-year deal with the full contract details to be announced. I would expect this to be a very low type of salary and money type of deal for the Giants and Jalen Mills. Maybe $2 million, maybe $3 million, or maybe just right above the veteran minimum for this deal. We'll break it down. I'll give you my grade for this signing. I'll tell you how much salary cap space the Giants have left. And we'll also talk about other moves the Giants have made and have not made in other targets. But first, make sure you are subscribed to the channel, because when Giants news, when Giants rumors, or anything with Big Blue happens, we get you guys a video as soon as possible. As soon as I saw the news that Jalen Mills was signed, we hopped in the studio, and now we're getting you a video. And I also just want to say thank you to everybody that has subscribed. We crossed over 44,000 subscribers yesterday. That is a massive, massive accomplishment, and we wouldn't be able to do it without you guys. So thank you, and if you haven't, subscribe and turn the notifications on. So following the Drew Lock deal, or prior to the Drew Lock deal, the Giants had about $9 million in cap space left. I bet Drew Lock's deal takes anywhere from $5 to $3 million. So you're at about $6 to $5 million, and then you go out and you sign Jalen Mills. If I'm trying to connect the dots as to why the Giants are signing a player like Mills, it's for this reason: his versatility as a defensive back. When he came into the National Football League in 2016 with the Philadelphia Eagles, he predominantly played on the boundary. He was an outside corner. Then he slid into the slot a little bit. And last year, he actually started 8 games for the New England Patriots as a safety in their secondary. You look at the stats and what he's done over the last 4 years. He was with New England in 2021, 2022, and 2023. And he was with Philadelphia from 2016 to 2020. The thing I think that made him attractive to the New York Giants outside of the versatility is his ability to be a run stopping and a run defender at a secondary position. Pro Football Focus, they graded him out when it comes to his rush defense grade of 84.1. In 21, it was 75.3. In 2017, it was 69.9. In 2020, it was 67.2. What am I trying to say by that? Shane Bowen, your new defensive coordinator, is a guy that likes to operate and work out of packages on the defensive side of the ball with multiple DBs on the field. He wants to run out of nickel. He wants to run out of the dime. And when you do that, you need DBs not just that can cover, but also DBs on the field that are able to get downhill, willing to play in the box, and willing to go make a play at the line of scrimmage and go make a tackle and step up when they need to. And Jalen Mills, he possesses that at this point in his career. According to Pro Football Focus, he missed just 8 tackles last year. The year before that, 3. The year before that, 5. He's a guy that can come in, play in the box. Not really someone I want guarding players on an island anymore. I think his best days of a coverage type of player are behind him, but I still think he brings some versatility. I think he's going to bring some veteran leadership to this young secondary with guys like Dane Belton, as well as Jason Pinnock is still up and coming, and another guy that you drafted in the 7th round, Javarius Owens. I'm a fan of the deal. I think he's a good player still. I think it's a cheap value deal. I don't think there's any risk here. And I think he fits the culture and the style of play that you want to put out there on the field on Sundays on the defensive side of the ball. I want you to weigh in, though, for me. Grade the signing of Jalen Mills down in the comment section. I want to hear from all the real ones right now. Grade the signing of Jalen Mills. A, B, C, D, or F. Get out your red pens. Be honest with me. Let me know what you think. For me, I'm going to go with a B. Kind of hard to give a full grade as we are officially getting the numbers on this. And wow, the salary cap charge for Jalen Mills is going to be $985,000. So this is pretty much a veteran minimum deal for the New York Giants, and that is a win for Joe Schoen and this football team. He's 29 years old. He'll be 30 years old by this time the season starts. He's been in the league for some time. Not someone, like I said, that I want playing corner anymore. That's why he's transitioned to safety. That's why he did that the last couple of years in Bill Belichick's defense. As it is officially coming in, Mills will get $1.2 million on 1-year deal. That's a great signing for the New York Giants. He'll have to fight to make this roster, though. Like, when you sign a veteran minimum deal like that, you're still going to have to fight and make the roster and be one of the top 52 on the team. I think he'll have an inside track as a guy that has some, I think, juice left in his tires, and he also has a lot of expertise, and he's also played in this league for quite some time. Not a home run signing, but a player that I think is going to make you better next year if he is able to stay healthy and be a part of this team. One thing I do want to say about staying healthy, we've seen so far the Giants have prioritized dependability with players. Jalen Mills, he's been dependable outside of 2022. In 2023, played all 17 games. 2022, he only played 10, but 2021, he played 16. The year before that, he played 15. So he's missed 7, 8, and then 9 games in the last 4 years, and most of those coming in 2022 as well as 2020. Good player. Not a home run signing, but I love the fact that it's a cheap one-year deal, and he's going to bring some veteran leadership to a group that has a bunch of young players at that safety position, and I like his ability to play in the box and get physical and not be scared to step up and stop the run. Make sure you guys are following me over on social media. I've been posting about it on Instagram about the Giants throughout NFL free agency. So give me a follow over there. And if you're a Twitter person, give me a follow over on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call the app. Hit me up over there. Been having some fun trolling some Eagles fans over there with all this Saquon Barkley stuff. So give me a follow, hit me up, and let's go Big Blue. Just want to recap kind of what's going on through a day and a half of free agency for the New York Football Giants. If I had to guess, they're probably at about $4 million left in cap space. Would not be shocked if they restructured Andrew Thomas and then had to restructure Dexter Lawrence down the line. But they got free agency started with Casey Kreider returning to the team, as well as Gunnar Olszewski. Then you try to improve the interior offensive line by signing John Runyon, very dependable player, and you had Devin Singletary as your RB1 potentially for the upcoming season. You bring back Carter Coughlin, the linebacker, but most notably known as a special team specialist at this point. You go and you sign Jermaine Illuminor from the Las Vegas Raiders. We kind of told you that was going to happen. That's why you subscribed. And you make the shock of the offseason, I would say, so far. You not only give Brian Burns 5 years up to $150 million and $87.5 million guaranteed. You also traded pick 39, and he traded a fifth-round pick in 2025, the 2025 NFL Draft. I think it was a great trade. I think Giants needed to do it. Think about it like this. The compensation you got back by trading Leonard Williams out, you just sent that to Carolina, but you got Brian Burns instead. So I would say the Giants, they won that trade with the Seattle Seahawks. And you also get Drew Lock, the gunslinger. My guy always repping Young Jeezy. Shout out to Drew Lock. I'm excited to see him play some football this year. Look, Tommy DeVito and Tyrod Taylor looked good in this offense. I'd like to see Drew Lock get a crack at it if Daniel Jones is unable to go. We'll talk more about him later in the week. I'm going to make a video about why I don't think Daniel Jones should play one snap for the New York Giants this year. I don't even think that he should suit up for Sundays. We'll talk about that another day. It's time to talk about Jalen Mills. We've been talking about him. So, safety, 29 years old, good run defender, questionable in pass defense at this point in his career. But when you sign a one-year veteran minimum deal, there's nothing really to freak out about. I think it was a good move, and I'm glad he's a part of the New York Giants. One thing I will say is, cut that damn green hair off. Don't bring that green bullshit into this locker room. Get it blue, get it red, get it white, and let's go G-Men. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, youtube.com/NYGiantsTV. Crossed over 44,000 subscribers yesterday. That was crazy. You guys are the best. Let's keep it rolling. Sub for dubs. Hit the red button, and let's go Big Blue.